Hey everybody, once again, it is time to stop searching for the perfect app for your classroom and to start vibe coding it. I'm Remy, and this is Vibe Coding for Educators. No syntax, no brackets, just your vision turned into a tool. Let's jump in. Alright, so here we are logged into Canva. To get to where we want to do our coding, you want to make sure you click here on Canva AI and then click on code. 9 times out of 10, if you put your idea in, it will pick up that you want to do some coding. Sometimes it'll be like, oh, here's a slides presentation or other things. So I'll always click code to be safe. And then I've copied and pasted in today's prompt, just so you don't have to watch me type and misspell words. Today's prompt is create a large click me button that changes to a random color and plays a pop sound. So we're going to put that in. We're going to click our submit arrow, and it's going to think about it. Here's where it gives us an important note. Canva does not support using audio. Because it can't communicate with your computer's hardware. It can't communicate with your speakers, your microphone, things like that. So I included that in our initial prompt, both so I could mention that and we could see how it offers an iteration, right? So it's changing to a pop animation. I like here that it's showing us all the code that I don't know how to build. And then it's telling us, here's what we did. Here's everything that we can do. We can click on it and get a pop animation, a click counter, that kind of stuff. So here we go. It's pretty fancy, right? We get some sparkles. We get some color changes. We get a click counter. All those things that it adds just from our simple prompt. I could say, I don't want a click counter. I don't want X, Y, or Z thing. But if I like those things, but maybe I want to change it up a little bit, here's where we'll kind of add the vibes, right? My favorite thing to do whenever I'm adding a prompt and I start to see that we have a working vision is that I like to start iterating on it. I like to start playing with it. So, from our Vibe Coding for Educators guide that you can download on my website, whoops, here is our kind of vibe check, our first little iteration that we want to play with. Make the button a circle with a 3D shadow. We put that in, and again, it thinks about it, and I'll take a sip of my lovely Dr. Pepper cream soda out of my sweetened RoboLink coffee mug that my girl Frankie sent to me. I think I answered the question about the Illinois State Capitol from a flying drone. I like the mug, it's good. So again, it says, okay, here are the changes I'm going to make. Boom, now we've got it. I can click on it. We see our little shadow effect on there. Maybe it's hard to notice because of the blank or the dark background. I could make those changes if I wanted to. But now I get all my clicks in. And now as I play with this, I could say, well, let's add some fireworks back to it. Let's make it a dance party that I could iterate as many times as I want to make this kind of match the vibes of clicking it, right? I could make this like Uno Attack. My kids love to play that with me, where there's the random time you click the button and something happens, so maybe there's a dance party. But I'm going to leave that creativity up to you. Making that button was pretty simple, huh? That reminds me of the old Staples commercial, right? You hit the button, that was easy. I had one of those buttons that annoyed the crap out of me because my students would hide it and hit it all over the time, all over the place. Good idea. Went way, way wrong. But you could use that however you want to. But I figured it was something fun, simple, and interactive where you could not just get the confidence to see how quickly Canva codes something for you, but to go sit and play with your iterations. What I would love to see is what you create. So if you go through this process, do more just than the initial vibe check. What I'll post as a pinned comment down below is what my final version of this looks like. You can see how silly I got, if I wanted it to trigger random events. And I'll save a little screen cap of the extra iterations that I put in and how long it took me to get to that one. But I want to see what you create. Share it with me in the comments down below, and we'll talk about them in a future video. But now it's your turn. Take the prompt I used, Find a way to make it work for you, your students, and change the vibe. That's the most important thing. We don't like one-size-fits-all apps because all of our classrooms, all of our students are different. So creating things that match our vibe in our classroom, the energy we bring, the relationship we have with our students, that is the most important thing to do. So make sure to share that with me. If this saved you a good bit of time prep, wasting a couple bucks in an app store, hit that subscribe button, give me a like, all that fun stuff. In the next video, we're going to talk about how to make an actual vibe check. So until next time, I'll see you.